So, since I have the week off, thanks to somebody who complained or ratted me out on YouTube, I am going on an adventure. I mean, I got no shows and really, I don't know, it's summertime anyways. I'd rather be doing other things. But thank you for this. So now look what I'm doing. I got the old ominous minimus. Pack the F up. It's a little carried away, but I'm gonna drive about 100 miles and get in them woods. And there's a really good trout river. It's probably the best trout river in southern Michigan. It's about, I don't know, 75, 80 miles from me. And I'm gonna go find a nice little spot, pop up a camp. I got everything in there that I need. Food, I got a tent, I got a chair, I got a sleeping bag, I got everything I need. And I'm just gonna ride out, me and Ominous Minimus, and have a nice day. It's beautiful. It's about 75 degrees, not much wind. It's a perfect day for riding. So hopefully it holds up. It seems to be pretty solid. There's a lot of gear on here, man. I had to bring some extra gas, you know. That's one of the things. I had to bring like 3 bottles of gas because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I will fill up when they hit the last town. The last town is only like, I don't know, 25 miles from there. But the problem is I want to go explore. I want to go try to get these other spots. So I'm going to set up a base camp and then go zip around on my dirt bike, see if I can hit some of these other access points that are really remote. You know, sometimes there's not even a road, but there might be a trail, it might be a logging road, could be a freaking deer trail. I don't care. I'm on the bike. I freaking rip down them and get to the river and pop in and see if I can get a couple big hogs out of there. There's hogs in this river. I caught a hog in it last year. Right by the bridge, I caught a hog, so I know they're in there. So this is what I do. Got the week off. Thank you. Again, it cracks me up, the people who obsess over me and my life or what I did or who I knew or who I was around. Man, you motherfuckers need to get a life, bro. I mean, it's not that serious. Not to me. I don't care less what you think, what you say, what you do. Enjoy. Lament yourself on me. I don't care. This is my real life. This is where I live, and this is how I live. And I enjoy it. Care less what you think, say, or do. A bunch of freaking couple people on YouTube. And fans all over the world read my book and call me freaking one of the best writers they've ever read, ever. All over the world. Thousands of people. That's what I do. I'm a writer. It's because I was a scumbag 30 years ago, hanging out with some scumbags. That's nothing. Look at what I do now. Read my book. Look what I do now. Live my life. You motherfuckers need to get one. For me, I'm out. I'm about to go live mine. Tell him, Jimmy. Tell him. I take the back way to where I'm going. And it's just such a peaceful, beautiful little, this is called a highway. The name of the road is, I'm not going to say it, but it says highway. I believe it's an old Indian road. I'm actually filming with my phone, so I'm driving with one hand. That's why I'm going pretty slow. But it's really beautiful back here. I love this little road. So after driving about an hour and a half, or about, I don't know, 80 miles, I arrived at my destination. Now, the funny thing was, I had to go down some really crappy, like sandy roads. Obviously, I hate sand because of all the recent crashes I've had in sand. Not a fan of it. So I let Maria do the navigation. I let her pick the destination. I let her pick the route. And I'm like, going down these sand. I had to go about 15 miles down kind of half-ass sand roads. I can only do 25 miles an hour. And I'm getting mad. I'm like, mother effing her, and thinking, well, how did I let her do that? I should have picked my own route. I should have picked my own spot. And then I come down here and I find this beautiful spot. Look at, overlooking the Black River. It's state land, completely state, so I'm allowed to be here. Beautiful spot. I'm sure there's tons of trout in there. So we're gonna have a good time finding out. It's just a beautiful river. Look at the freaking view from up here. It's way in here. I'm probably 25 miles off the highway. So nothing here. I have the entire wilderness to myself. My bike made it here just fine. No near misses. Now I'm gonna set up the camera and show you how I unload my camp. and show you what my camp looks like. And I'm gonna make a little fire pit here, and I'm gonna eat something, and I'm gonna get my day started. Right now, I am in my waders because I figure the best way to travel with the waders is just to wear them. They're air and waterproof, so I gotta take all this hot clothes off, put some tennis shoes on, and pull off my stuff. We got 2 things of worms last. My rack held up good, everything's fine. I was kind of tentative, coming back here. I didn't try to bang around and rip down the roads or nothing, but Minimus did great. Definitely have enough gas to get back and some. I don't know how much exploring I can do, but the truth is, I don't know if I'm going to want to even do any exploring. This is a stretch of super remote, beautiful river that should be loaded with trout. I mean, this could be the honey hole. This could be the holy grail. So we're going to unload and have something to eat, and then see what happens, man. Well, the first thing I need to do is heat up some water. And I had this this little portable pot pan set. It's got a spoon, fork, knife. I'll have to show it to you later when I pull it out and use it. But anyways, I heated some water for my kratom because I got a headache. The problem is with my headaches is when I stress out or get high blood pressure, my blood pressure goes up, which it was just up when I was driving down that sandy ass road and I was struggling not crash. Plus I was mad at my wife for putting me in the middle of freaking nowhere down this freaking 10 miles, 15 miles down this dirt road, this sandy road. My head started pounding. So I use warm water to make the kratom. It tastes like crap, but it actually does help the headache. It'll immediately, within 5 minutes, my headache will go away, and it won't go away. It'll mask it, and it'll just, start to feel somewhat better. So that's what I'll be doing now. Meantime, this is a camp chair. A little mini camp full up camp chair. I don't know how it works, but there's a frame and it goes on the frame. In there? Not bad. There it is. Popped right in. Woo. Not bad. Camp chair. Over by the fire. Keep the fire going. First aid kit should be in that. Geez, these hot dog buns got mashed. This is what I need right here. I'll show you. This thing is pretty cool. I don't know. You can see me, right? The nice thing is nobody around. There's this cool thing Maria got me, which is a frying pan. Bing! It's got 2 fork, knife, and spoon sets, some little plastic bowls, some little metal plates, and a cooking apparatus. So I'm gonna put a little water in. If I have to boil some water, which I probably will, so I can have clean water, I'll go down and get some water and then boil it. For right now, I'm just going to use some of my water. But this thing's pretty cool. It's a compact, camp cooking set. It's got everything from bowls, and you can even use this as a glass. You know, you can drink out of it too if you wanted to. Comes in this little thing. It was only $10. Thanks, China. And nobody's making this in America for $10. I tell you that. Some of the millennials are like, I'll make that for you for $500. Now, so let's get some water on the stove. I mean, this is a rustic camping at its finest. It doesn't get any more rustic than this. I mean, you can't, this is all the water I brought, so I'm gonna have to boil some and that'll be that. Thirsty's mother effer too right now. It's hot. Oh, that's good. And it's about half a gallon. There's my trout stuff, but I need that. I filled these up with gas because, you know, when you get so far back here, you run out of gas, you ass out of luck. I mean, there's nobody coming. There's no signal for the cell phone. You're not calling anyone. And to walk, you're walking 10 miles. And so I don't want to walk 10 miles. I brought some extra gas. I do have some milk. I do have milk. 3 little milks and an orange juice in a cooler. So there's that. They'll heat up momentarily. Here's my blow-up mattress. Here's my tiny 2-man tent. I do have some breakfast danishes, which I may have one of them right now. I don't know where they came from, but my wife seems to come up with them when I need them. Right now, on carbs. I got some trail mix, some potatoes for the bacon, protein bars and oatmeal, potato chips, aluminum foil for cooking. I also have tongs, salt, lemon oil, lemon pepper, and flour if I want to, cook something. Right now, I don't want to lose this flossy doodle. I need one of them cold milks. Oh, I did bring this half gallon purple drink. This is a cooler my wife bought me. It's got mayonnaise, ketchup, a couple of milks, and I thought she said there was an orange juice in here somewhere. I don't see it though. She said there was an orange juice, but it's cold. This is Fairlife milk. I need that. Oh, so good. Love Fairlife. Yeah, that's 2/3 of one down. One shot. Orange juice up here. Some hot dogs in there. Some hot dogs. Anyways, it's a refrigerated, like, pack, cold pack. This whole thing. I don't know where the orange juice is, but no, there's just cold packs in there, frozen cold packs in there. So, and there's my crap. I gotta waste them out. I got a headlamp. I got 2 headlamps, charger doodle, extra clothes, charger for my phone, towel in case I want to take a dip, which I probably will. It's hot. Of course, toilet paper. And that's that. So now, this is what I got to do. I got to set up Look at this beautiful setting though. I mean, man, look at the river down there, dude. You can hear it. You can hear it. The rapids down there. Oh, there's big brook trout down in there. Big ones. This was, believe it or not, my biggest dream in prison was to get an enduro motorcycle and drive it into the woods, in the wilderness, find a beautiful trout fishing stream, and just have my gear with me and camp. Now, I'd like to share it with a friend. My friend Steve was supposed to do it with me, but he blew it. It would have been fun. He bought a moped instead of an enduro. But it'd be nice to share it with somebody, but I don't necessarily need to share it with anybody. I'm perfectly fine doing it by myself. As you can see, here I am. But man, what a beautiful picture. Like, it doesn't even look real. You know, the birds, and the fire's crack-a-lacking. Man, I'll set up my camp, and then when I start setting up my camp, I'll put the camera back on. You can kind of see how it comes to be. I'll probably like speed it up, you know, so you can kind of see it, but I'm gonna set it up right over there. Bam. All right, I had to change out. I was getting hot. What do we want this? Looks pretty good right here. It's kind of lumpy over here. I have to turn this around. I never put this tent up, so set my flat here. We got a runaway fire here. Yeah, it happens. You gotta be careful. It won't happen again though. Once it happens, it happens. I'm hurting all that. I'm hearing all this cracking, popping. What the frick? Oh, why am I filming me? Well, that's what it looked like. Whoop. This is what happens. It happens. I'm filming my face. Meanwhile, I got a full-blown forest fire happening. What are you gonna do? I get this freaking tent up, man. I'll be back. With no little amount of swearing, cursing, and cursing out my wife, I got the tent up. But because she kept asking me, do you want one of the instant pop-up ones, or would you like one of the, you know, the pull ones? And the pull ones suck, so I'm like, please give me the instant pop. Of course, I open it up and it's the pull ones, and they'll suck. They're a pain in the ass. If you got two people, it's not a big deal because you can feed one through and pull it on the other end. But when it's one person trying to get one of these pole tents up with one person is a freaking pain in the ass, which is the reason I didn't want it. Anyways, you struggle, you get it up. So now I'm gonna stick it down. It has no rain guard on it, I've noticed. So there's, oh yeah, it does. It's got this little thing that goes over. Not much to it, but this would help it in the event of rain. However, I'm not stupid, so I brought my own tarp. There's a blue tarp over there somewhere, and I'll make it like I'll rig it up. Not expecting rain, but if it does rain, that would suck. You know, you come back and you're sleeping, your clothes and everything's all wet and damp, and oh, it's miserable. You don't want that. So throw it under a tarp and you're good as good. So I'm gonna try to blow up mattress she got me. Hopefully that's good. First I gotta stake this tent down, and I'll be back. You know, I'm not big on directions. I don't really read them. I figure out on my own because a couple of reasons. I'm hard-headed. Also, my eyes are going bad, and I just won't wear reading glasses because I'm stupid and I'm old and stubborn. That's what old people become, stupid, old, and stubborn. So my wife buys me this blow-up mattress. It says it comes with its own pump. Yeah. Dump it out of the bag. Not seeing a pump. Then I realized it does come with its own pump. Me. Not to mention, how the frick am I going to get this thing back folded up in this tiny little thing? I mean, oh man. Sometimes my wife can be sold on it. No, it's called a nightcap. So, it does have a pillow though. That's cool. So, good to have a pillow. I think this is a pillow. No, it's not a pillow. This is some sort of a bag. Guess I don't have a pillow. Where's the pump? Where do you blow the freaking thing up? You just, I'm the pump? I blow it up? There's no freaking pump. I don't know. It does show there's a pillow here. Does this thing come out? What does this thing even do? Well, I got a mattress, so doesn't look like it's gonna be all that comfortable, but it's got a little pillow section. We'll get her in here. I just don't know what this dumbass bag is for. Or, you know, so you got two bags here. This bag is for, wait a minute. This one's got a valve of some kind. Oh, this is a water bag? To hold water? Yeah, nightcap. What the F is that? Put some water in it, maybe? You see some water? Clamping around a tree or something? That's actually handy if it holds water. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll go down to the river, put some water in it, and then clamp it on a tree because it's got a clip here. And then, and if I need some water to clean or wash my hands, brush my teeth, I'll use it. Or boil it if I need it for drinking, which I'm gonna have to do. So it's actually really handy. So well done. This here is my new bracelet. Oh, get her in the tent. Set up. Pretty long. Thing is, all I got is a BB gun and a pocket knife to protect myself. So, I mean, I'm out here in the middle of flipping nowhere. So, if the bears arrive, I'm bear meat. Well, I'll show you my cool ass This thing is cool. Typically, I'm not dishonest with anything in life, and I try not to be. But this company, we ordered this thing, right? Paid for it. Never got one. Never got it. And then, like, we told them that, so they sent us another one. Or no, you know what it was? I think the one we got was broke. And we were like, yo, the one you sent was broke. And like, don't bother sending it back. We'll send you another one. That's what it was. And then I fixed it. So, and they sent me another one, but I'm like, and then I fixed this one. So I ended up with two of them. They're awesome. So, man, I'm not saying they stick it to the man, but whatever. The one they sent the first time was broke till I fixed it. Shouldn't have to fix it. Just saying. So, let's get in there. Take a look at my tent here. This thing is cool. If you look, the way it's super well made, these things, and they clamp in there like this. And then you clamp on like this. And then on doodles. I've had this thing for these two. I keep this one in my Jeep. Just because I'm ever on a long journey. I keep a survival kit, you know, in my Jeep, and Maria's Jeep and car. And if I ever break down in the cold or something, I won't freeze to freaking death, you know what I'm saying? Because you could really easily. So there you go. Bang, there's your bed. I'll be good, nice and cozy tonight. And there's that. I put this up here. I still got to put a tarp up. But if you want to take a look at my nice, cozy sleeping arrangement, one thing I got going for me is I picked a spot that's like really thick or grass, so it's soft to begin with. So the grass is real soft. And so, and then this sleeping bag is super thick and comfy. So I'll make a pillow out of some clothes. Thought I had something, but I'll wad up some clothes, and that'll be that. And that's my that'll be my sleeping arrangements for the night. Tiny. They call this a two-man tent. Could you imagine? Could you imagine being here with another dude? It's like 3 feet wide. You'd be dick to balls, straight up. But it's good for one, man. It will be tonight and tomorrow night, because I'm gonna be here till Friday. I should spray some bug spray on here just to keep the bugs around away from it. But and then directions on there. Bug was on my head. Now I gotta kind of clean up some of that and organize my camp. I'm gonna have something to eat. I'm gonna put this tarp on over here, and then I'm gonna put my waders on and see what I can do in that river. I can get my worms on something cold. The way I can do that is I can basically go down to the river and dig a hole on the sand in the mud along the riverbank, and then put the worms in it, kind of let them float in it. Problem with that is, if I leave them there at night, I risk the possibility of a raccoon coming by going, oh, look at a bunch of worms. You know, it's happened. So let me get some water in that thing too. All right, I'm on to my next phase. It's amazing how much stuff I can get on that motorcycle, all this stuff in there. And then I drove like probably 65 miles on the road. And then I drove legit like 25 miles on dirt roads. And then I got to a point where the last like 5 miles, like 3-4 miles, were like just a grassy, barely, you can even see it. 2-track, there it is, right there. It goes through, it keeps going. You can't even see it. It's just, but it was comfortable. It's better than driving in sand. Sand sucks. I'm like, but on the grassy kind of 2-track, I grabbed this all freaking day. My bike's front tire. I bought that front tire when I was living in Missouri because I was doing a lot of like road riding and rocks. A lot of road riding and like rocky roads. So I got this tire. I should get a knobby tire, which is way better for this up here in the sand and dirt and crap. But man, look at that view. This sand, the view. Man, I can't wait to throw a worm through there. We'll see what pops. Beautiful. That's a fat 12-inch brookie. You don't get better than that.